Generic greetings! In the previous episode, we finished the kitchen and canteen on the left-hand side here. Now, it currently doesn't have any purpose because it's not supplying this or this, which is what its intended job is to supply, and these two being very, very big cell blocks. Because instead, I thought I would go ahead and make the execution facility in the centre, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing this episode, and hopefully getting some prisoners as well in here. But we'll see how it goes. Now, there's been several comments regarding the design, saying it's not very secure, blah, blah, blah. If you're seeing the ones that's not very secure, I don't understand the logic behind that. It does seem to be, to me anyway, quite secure. It's behind two sets of walls, so you've got like the walls for the actual cell, which is, you know, a requirement, and then you've got the outer, then you've got a wall like around here for the main building, and then you've got a fence. So in order for them to get out, if they wanted to tunnel, they would have to dig through a lot of concrete. If they wanted to just fight out and escape, well, that's why we've got all of these areas around the outside, so we can have like double windows here and people wandering around the outside, so we'll be able to see everywhere inside them, and we'll have armed guards as well. So hopefully that clarifies that one. Also, people saying that this area here in the centre doesn't actually have an entrance, which, well spotted, it doesn't have an entrance, which I should probably resolve at some point, and I'm probably going to just put some jail doors on this place. In fact, well, what we'll probably do is go and have, I think we'll have just standard doors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and you can pretty much enter this way from anywhere you want. We'll also have, I think, we'll go for it now, we might as well put a electric chair right in the centre. There we are. And then some standard chairs. There we are. Right. So the workmen are going to come along and hopefully fix that problem. What we need to do really as well is to finish these buildings off so we can then get all of these extra jail doors removed and things like that. People have mentioned these areas, and there's been a bit of confusion of what they're actually going to be. So these are going to be, or this eventually will become a cell block. Now, I originally said dormitory, that's what we're going to do. But, as people have rightly pointed out, having this many people in such a confined space with dormitory is going to cause a lot of issues. So we'll see how it goes. We might have half dormitory, half of just standard cells, or we might just have standard cells everywhere. I have not yet decided. We will see. That's a game time decision, I think. Once we actually get to this point, which will probably be next episode, we'll sort that one out. Now, this area, again, a lot of people have asked, what are we actually going to do with it? Because currently, it doesn't have any purpose. You're right, it's just an empty area. Now, I do need to plan it off. So let's go to walls, and let's see if we can sort something out. We do need a couple of things. Now, I originally said that I was going to put another infirmary over there, but as you can see, this one is about fine. We haven't got a morgue. We've only got a morgue down that side, but I think that's okay. So we've got infirmary over there, infirmary down there. By the way, we have actually cured all of the diseases that were spreading around here, so this is good. No more diseases. So we don't need an infirmary here. What we do need is a room for visitation, and we need a room for, what would it be? It would be like actually it would just be a common room. I think we just need a common room. So if we have that as common room, this is visitation. We also haven't got a chapel, so a chapel would be very, very, very useful. If we had, say, this is visitor. I don't know. We need half chapel and half a chapel and half for probably half chapel, half visitation, perhaps. Now, this one up the top here, I'm not gonna mirror whatever's here up to there because there's no need. There's no need in it. So whatever we put down the bottom, we're not gonna do at the top. If we have the bottom as the chapel, let's just go to objects and have, how many of these could we fit in? These are standard visitor cells, visitor tables, which is strange because the high risk area where a lot of the contraband would go into, I've put standard ones, yet at the front I've got these really secure visitor tables. Yeah. I know. It's completely backwards. I only put them in there because they were like a nice design. Could we do something similar back here? Well, we probably could. We could change this one and have these as standard visitor tables if we really wanted to. So if we had standard visitor tables, we could have a lot of them in there. But actually, you wouldn't get as many in. And then if I had to have on this side, no, you're already inside the facility, so it wouldn't make much sense. So that is that's the right size anyway, and this is going to be a common room. So there we go. Right, so a lot of the workmen are too busy. I'm just going to do another shakedown, by the way. I pretty much do a shakedown every night because it's fairly useful. Let's just go to our programs and reschedule all programs. We can see that the general education qualification, nobody's interested now, which is very, very, very bad. The reason for this is because, why is that not? Can we not reschedule all of them there? I don't know why. Like, some of this is working, some of it's not. Like, the maximum is there. I guess because people are working or something. Maybe that's why they can't get the other one. Yeah. Oh, we don't need to do a guard taser. We don't need to bother with that one. That's about right. We'll stop that one. Just save a bit of money. Right, yes. The reason the workmen are taking so long is because a lot of them are too busy chopping down trees. There you go. It's that time of the year where we chop down trees and actually gain a lot of money. We do gain a lot of money for this thing. Let me just force open that door. There we are. Just need to check our deployment as well. I think we should be okay. It's in deployment, staff only. Yes, this is still staff only, all of this. Now, eventually we'll change that. But yeah, there we go. Right, let's go to our materials and then to brick wall. By the way, a lot of people are saying, oh my god, stuff can get flung over the wall in here. Yep, you're right. It can be. I don't really know how to stop it. Honestly, I really don't know what to do in terms of stopping that. Because if they can go along this side, around here, it means that they can then get contraband flung in across the wall. The only way to fix it, I mean, this is all staff only, so there's no problem there. Nothing can be flung in from this side because of the distance to the edge. The only way, as far as I can tell, to fix this problem is to make this area here, staff only and not have that door. It's not a terrible idea. I don't think it's a terrible idea. Oh, that's wrong because I don't want to place these. I want to plan it. It means that we are sort of fixing the issue before it arises. The only way to do that, however, is to place like a couple of doors or block this off here. Now, how would I block that off without it looking absolutely stupid? I would have to do double wall. I would have to do double wall. Oh no, I could probably put a gate there, but then it would look daft. I don't know. This area here, we will make staff only and not have a door there. I think. Dismantle. I think that's the best option. The problem with doing these weird designs is that in reality, the reason you do a square is because it's more efficient. You know, having a cube is just easier when it's based on the whole thing. The game is based on meter squares, or is it half meter squares? I think the plan was half meter squares, but it's probably a meter square now. Either way, it's dodgy doing shape designs. Like the chamfers, the little chamfers are okay. Then I've really overdone it with these ones here, but whatever. It is what it is. Right, let's put a brick wall in there. We'll sort that out, and while we're here, we'll sort this brick wall out as well. So along, job done. There we are. Obviously, we need some sort of entranceway, so we'll put 2 entrances like that, and then door, and then door. And this area, this is all now placed. What we need to do is go to electrical cable, and then we will run electrical cable into this area. So, probably straight down. And while we're at it, damn it. I forgot that when you cancel it, it just cancels everything. Straight into that. Now, that's going to require us to really increase our capacity load, and I'm going to make that a priority because if I plug it in first, it's going to shut all this down. 31,805 generic units of currency, so more than enough to continue building, which is good. Today's beverage is water. Don't technically think it's a beverage, but water's good for you, so you know, drink it. It's not an order, live your own life. Right, so what else do we need to do? Everything's okay in this canteen. It's very difficult not to start ignoring a lot of this stuff because obviously I'm really focusing on the new things, but you know, I want to keep making sure that everything's around okay here. Apparently they're all facing the wall, even that guy there, staring at the wall. Maybe they're praying to the sun god or something, or the sun's rising over the side, I have no idea. Right. So what we want to do, we've got patrols around here, we've got Norwich patrolling around there, but we don't need that because it's staff only. This has all been ordered and placed, the rest are coming along to fix it. So it is pretty much designating cells. So execution is in the centre, which is going to be this. There we are. That's execution. And then cells we will designate as... it's going to be problematic, but that, and we'll cancel all this section. There we are, and then same here. Is that right? Yep, I think that is. Right. And then in here as well. Cancel, 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 cancel. There has been several comments about this, about the size of that. Most of them saying it's absolutely stupid. I agree, but, I mean, what? I can't do anything about it. It is what it is. Oh, and we'll put the doors in. Like so. Oh, tunnel. Thought I had a tunnel. Yeah. Looks like a random search and we found a tunnel. I'm not really too worried about tunnels anymore. The only place I'm concerned about is here. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and then they're out. But these prisoners here, they have all the luxuries in the world, so there's no reason for them to tunnel out. Not that that'll stop them, not that they actually really go, oh, you know what, I'm not going to bother. So, yeah. What I want is security. I'm going to designate all of this as security, so like so. And cancel all this outside section. And the reason I've done that is when you designate something as security, for whatever reason, all of the guards want to congregate there. They just think, I feel safe here, I'm going to go there. So anyway, we need filing cabinets, chairs, things like that. So filing cabinets, we're going to spend more money than we need to and put a big row of filing cabinets like that because it looks cool. Chairs in the corner. And then we'll probably put a office desk right up there. So it's like, imagine coming through there. It's going to look fairly official. By the way, once this is all done, I will do a full go around in 3D mode as well, just to make it look really cool. Right, so there's also been people mentioning this. This is a holding cell, and this one, which should be a holding cell, is a common room. The reason for that is I haven't yet expanded to this side and then moved it around. So now I've covered that. So these cells here, as you can see, they are not enclosed, surrounded by walls and doors. I very much disagree. They are surrounded by these things. So, why is it the size? Is it the well? Is it? It's the shape, isn't it? It's gonna have to be. It's probably nothing other than the shape. How would I even go about fixing that? Surrounded by walls and doors. It's definitely got a door in, and to me that seems secure. Okay, let me just go to deployment for a second and guard. So what I want to do is set up two guards. Actually, we want armed guards. Like that. And actually have a guard as well. And then we'll double up the patrol route so they can walk past each other. So otherwise they will just bump into each other. Then this one, we'll have one going around like this as well. Now obviously I don't want all these people assigned to it, but just the way it works. And we'll just have to do that. Up to there. And we'll assign one to it. And then again along. See, the problem is they're actually connected there, so I'll have to cancel that bit. Cancel that bit. It's not really a problem though. So we've got two guards there, and then an armed guard like that. So we've got armed guards. We've got a total of 4 guards wandering around this place. We haven't got any dogs. Probably best to assign one of them then. Hang on. Dog patrol. There we go, dog patrol. So, this, enclosed, surrounded by walls and doors. It ain't. Right, let's do a test then. Really, am I going to have to brick it up like that? It might be this, you know. It might have to be that. We'll see. I'm going to place it. We'll see what it does, right? So prioritize that. And we'll see what it does. I have a feeling this is the issue. But the thing is, that's saying it's surrounded. So why that isn't, I don't know. There's the doors. There's the walls. Maybe it's because it's got these weird shapes on it. We'll see. We'll see. Force that open. Force that open. You can see they're coming along to sort this out. That looks horrible, that corner, doesn't it? I don't really mind shrinking the size of the cell up. That doesn't bother me at all. And then we'll get rid of this back bit as well when it's done. Found a tunnel? There? No, we haven't one there. There's always false positives around here because the dog patrols that. that cube. So you always have problems with it. Right, so it's just that corner to do. And if this then says it's fine. Yeah, it does. Right, okay. That's suboptimal, but okay, we can handle that. So it's all the way up to the edge like that. Yep. And then the same on this side. And then we want to demolish walls, demolish them, and demolish that. And then we'll sort the patrol routes out again. So that, and that. Just the corners. And all we're doing is shrinking it down by, you know, one dimension, or by 1, 2, 3 bits. It's fine. It's still big enough. So the grading's still going to be better than most cells. Go back to deployment here. Guard patrols. Sort that bit out. Sort that bit out. No, we can't because I haven't fixed it yet. They'll fix it eventually, and then we'll sort the other stuff out. So, execution's in there. We haven't got a guard patrolling that, so we do want to have this. Yes, I know I am really overdoing this in terms of how many patrols we have and guards and such. Probably don't need a guard there. I will keep it anywhere. If you're not securing your death row prisoners, then you're doing something wrong. So yes, what else do we need to do? I still haven't really looked at our informants and see, have we got like a snitch or anything? Nope. Quick, unknown, tough, skilled fighter. Snitch and ex-law enforcement are there because I assigned them to that, and no new ones intaken. Okay, that's fine. Still trying to do the carpentry apprenticeship and the reform through education, but sadly, because we have got more armed guards, they don't really want to do it, which you can sort of understand that. That says no toilets and beds. Yep, that's fine. Let's just go to our deployment. Guard patrols, fix these guard patrols, and then we'll go to objects and start doing the cells. So the toilets, we want to put them as close to the inside as possible, if that makes any sense. So that, you know, they don't want there because it's closer to the wall. Beds we will have in the back, like so. It doesn't really matter where these go. That is now a legitimate room without things like a shower. Now, are we going to have a shower in here? I do not know. Technically, we could have a shower in that corner, and it shouldn't flood, but in my experience, it often does. So, I don't know. Let's just get a lot of these other things put in. So, like bookshelves and a television, like so. And a radio. That, and then what else can we put in? We don't have anywhere to see inside, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put large windows there, and then there, and then there, and then small window, or rather it's just called a window, there and there, right? Now these will not do anything for the prisoners, right? Like with these large windows that I'm putting in, don't actually do anything for them. You know, because they're not classed as outside, but it means I can keep an eye on them. There you go. So this is like, what the hell was that? That radio. Whoop, whoop, sounds like a droid getting shot. Right. So toilets are in. Just need to put the water piping in. So water pipe will be quite simple. Just that and that, and then the one at the back here, which is I believe that corner, will probably run down and then along to there. Right. There's all of that. Power is, we've got a little bit of a power issue. Like we're not powering every place up. So we'll just put like a little cross like that. You see. And that'll power things up. We do need a metal detector, so we'll preemptively run some power cable to that end, and we'll run this up to there. Now that is probably going to be the only thing that this generator sorts. Actually, if you look at it, that is pretty much okay. I think you need to test the grid. By the time we get another canteen in, it's going to be about our kitchen and canteen is going to be there. No, we are going to need probably two power stations for the entire area, which is a shame, but you know. We haven't got a separate grid for the electric chair. Maybe that's what we'll do, actually. We might have this one just powering that, and then we'll reroute all the cables around to power the top bits. We might do it, we might not. We'll see, we'll see. At the moment, as long as it works, I'm okay with it. So, all of this is pretty much placed. They're sorting out a lot of the cables and such. We haven't done a shakedown this night, but it's not too bad. Reschedule our program just to make sure that's still going there. A lot of people have said that me doing that actually stops the prisoners. If they were on like a carpentry apprenticeship, it stops them and goes elsewhere. That's not true anymore as far as I'm aware. It used to. If they were in the middle of something and you rescheduled, it might have stopped them. Now it's not. It just changes the times around. So anyway, let's go to our intake. You can see death row is now open. There we go. I'm going to say max. Now, for some reason, it actually reduces the amount of prisoners we can take, but that's because we haven't changed this. So these cells here, no canteens to sort that out. What I need to do is go to our deployment and death row. All of this is death row only, right? Actually, no. This front security desk, we don't have to have it as death row only because we can actually secure people, although it probably would be best. That's fine. Now, what should happen then, if I unpause this, it says, there you go, these cells are now being stopped, and this canteen, as far as I can tell, if I go to, if I just stop it here, and go to our logistics and food distribution, these now go to that. Right, so this is good. Actually, is that right, or is it that way? It's that way. So these cells are now getting supplied by that canteen. Alright, there you go. Even though it's there's no one assigned to it. Once we get prisoners, though, it should immediately go to that. And so that's a manual one we've done. So we are getting... Oh, we're getting one death row prisoner. Right. Okay, excellent. This is most good. Right, so let me just check a couple of things. Firstly, we're going to go to staff and then to armed guards. We've got maxed out. Dog handlers, we're maxed out as well. We do have a lot of people going around there. We don't have CCTV, but I will get that. Let me just go to our metal flooring and put some metal flooring in this area. What I want to do is have metal floors in all of these cells. Should have really done this before the prisoners turning up, but I honestly didn't expect them turning up like this quick. And what I'm going to probably do is have a... Do I want to have metal floor throughout this entire facility? I don't know. Looks like we've got an OD on the right hand side there, but it'll be taken care of, I hope. Yeah, you can see it's actually moving. Yeah, it's already getting sorted. In here, do we want... The question is, do we want any metal flooring in? No, we don't want metal flooring in there, because if we've got a short, then everybody will die, so probably not best. I do want some flooring around here, but do I want concrete tiles? I like the idea of it all being metal flooring, actually. On the outside, I mean. Like this. Although... Actually, I'm metal flooring this. Do I want to make this entire facility metal flooring? I don't know. I am going to metal floor the centre just because it gives it a bit of an edge, even though it we really shouldn't. We really shouldn't. I think concrete. I think we're going to stick with the concrete, like so. Just because we're used to that sort of convention, whatever words. Right. So, and it's good speed and it's good value, which is why we use concrete floors for most of our work. Just placing it's going to be problematic. So, once this death row prisoner turns up, we'll have to have a little look-saroo and see what they are like. I mean, I'm sure they don't play the cello, or maybe they do. Don't think that'll be in the bio though. So, almost finished this metal flooring. To here. All the way down. That's placed, those are placed, that's placed. This one, security, I think we'll go for wooden floor. Like so. All the way to there. and this one is concrete. So that is the centre finished, actually, as far as I can tell. So, where's our death row prisoner? Next intake is 1. Yeah, we just got it afterwards. That's okay. That's fine. So, death row prisoner will be arriving at some point. So, we'll crack on with a couple of other things while we are waiting. Let's go for utilities and electrical cable. Want to run some electrical cable into these rooms like so. Probably down to there and then up like so. A lot of people have said, are we going to have another laundry? Yes, it's going to be this building here when we get to it. So, actually, I was going to say speaking of that, we'll do it, but no. What we want to do is go to our rooms and then chapel, because chapel, regardless of my thoughts, is a very good thing in this game. It does keep people very, it's not suppressed, but what they do, it does everything. It's great. People come in and they just sit down and they just become relaxed. It's just fantastic in here. So we're going to keep it. Altar, we will put down at the bottom. Pews, we will pretty much... no, I think if we can, we'll probably put the pews in the... We can't really have that. No, we'll do them like we did the other one, because it seems to look... It looks pretty cool. So we'll do that, and then we'll put the prayer mats. This is like actually one of the most efficient ways of doing it. You just do that. And then, there you go. So that is our chapel. We want visitation, so visitor tables. And we want them probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you can rotate them around. This is good. Like that. Yep, that'll be fine. And then, again, actually designate all that as visitation. Even that little corner. And then this area we want as I think we'll have that as, yeah, I think it was common room, wasn't it? Just checking what is our visitation is, just checking the flooring is nice fancy tiles. Like so. And then the chapel is, it'll be wood, yes, of course it's wood. Wouldn't be anything else, would it? Right, let's just finish off the concrete tiling in this area. There we are. And then we need to probably change that to common room. Like so. There's the common room. And then we need to do a couple of things. Now, we haven't really... as I reposition that. Getting old, so you have to, obviously when you get older you have to start going every time you move around. That's just the law. Actually, it's just, to be honest, physics. Right, so, or biology rather. It's annoying. Let's go for, I think we need a couple of pool tables in. We could put some more, if I want to do some more like seating arrangements. You can see we've got some seating in that common room there, but I don't know. I'm cancelling bits off, but it's actually cancelling the concrete tiles as well, which is not something I want. I want to actually put the things in. There we go. What sort of things do I want in here? Well, I think we will have... We'll have a pool table in somewhere. There and there, pool tables. And then, similar to the way we've got other things, we'll have a TV. Like so. And then what else do we have in common rooms, really? That's pretty much it, isn't it, to be honest with you? Yeah, just televisions and chairs and a couple of other things. So maybe we'll have just a row of chairs. Like that. And then TVs again. Oh, TV. 1, 2. Right, so... There's that. What I want to do now is, because there's going to be people coming in here, I really need to get a couple of things up and running. I need to dismantle that. I need to get metal detectors in there. I then need to really go to brick wall, put the brick wall across to that. actually, we'll probably put and then a fence across that. We will have an entrance way. What I'm trying to do is just make this all secure, so we can have prisoners walking around here. But that means a lot of placement of things. So brick wall. Could do brick wall all the way around here, but in reality, I'll just do this. This is all temporary solution, by the way. It's also going to come in handy as well, because all of the stuff we're placing now, this will eventually. What the hell's happened? You can hear some tasers going off somewhere. Don't know what that was all about. Let's have a quick look. No known weird traits. So anyway. Right, there's one thing I was going to do. There's one thing I've forgotten. I know someone mentioned... Oh, look at that. It's glitched out in the rooms. Look at that. That's really weird. Whoa, that's a bug. It's stuck. I've totally got this all stuck now. That's a restart. Right. Let's just go to our intelligence and... No, hang on. It's logistics. It's not, I'm talking garbage. I need to get a phone tap, and I need to tap the phones in this area here. But I think probably best to get another phone tap put in, to be honest with you. And then we'll power it up. So, this is causing too many problems on the this side here. Right, we're going to leave it there. We have almost just, in the next couple of seconds, we're going to get a load of people in, and a lot of those will be... Hang on, why can we not... Are we not receiving... Getting maximum mid-sec intake, so it's filter capacity. Oh, the capacity, right, is 127, but some of that is protective and some of that is death row, so that's why it's not showing that. So yes, we're going to get prisoners in, including, for some reason, it was death row, and now it's not death row. Why on earth is it not death row anymore? That is death row. I don't know why it's closed off. We have not had the death row turn up. Well, we were going to get death row, and now it's not going to get death row for some reason. I don't know whether that's because the things have changed here, or whether it's just the intakes changed and shuffled around. I have no idea. Either way, this has all been done. Good building episode. A lot of stuff built. All of this down the bottom. This stuff here, nice and secure. And this will be opened up next episode. And what will we be doing next episode? I think finishing these areas off, getting the other canteen put in, ready for the expansion, and these rooms here. So laundry, more common room, things like that. But as always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.